You're standing on the work that he did, the sacrifices that he made.
For Martin Brown and John Paige, there's more than just careers in public service connecting them.
It's nothing like being in a place that your ancestors contributed to.
Brown is Chief Diversity Officer in the Youngkin administration, and Paige is a Norfolk City councilman. But the two are also cousins and great-great-grandsons of one of the first black lawmakers to serve in the Virginia General Assembly, Richard G.L. Paige.
He left a legacy of faith, a legacy of hard work.
The pair say Paige escaped slavery in Norfolk and spent time in Boston before coming back to Virginia and was elected to the House of Delegates in 1871.
He didn't have to come back to a place that was not welcoming, but he did.
That he was able to do it in a day where it had to have been 10 times, if not multiples of 10 times, harder than it is for us today to be involved.
Out from the gloomy past.
During this past General Assembly session, Paige's story and those of other black lawmakers elected during the Reconstruction era were honored during a bipartisan event called Out of the Shadows.
They were determined to work beyond the horizons of their situation and circumstances, pushing often through some very dark and dim moments.
And they stood strong. They stood strong because the nation and the world needed them to do so.
Their stories are also included in a new display at the Capitol that's part of a more recent story. House Speaker Don Scott's. He is the first black person to ever serve in that role, and the display is made up of his personal archives that he donated to the Library of Virginia.
I know I carry the weight of their sacrifices every day. I'm profoundly aware that I walk on the shoulders of these giants.
During the event, Scott reflected on how their work led to his opportunities, something he wants to do for the next generation.
We know we have success when you're not the first anymore. I understand my responsibility is to make sure we have a second and a third and a fourth.
It was historic, it was special, it was moving.
And reflecting on these shared stories and how it shaped their lives, both Brown and Paige hope it's a cycle that will continue.
And ultimately, at the end, it's about inspiration.
Now, if you ever find yourself at the state capitol, come down to the first floor here where they have these touchscreens set up where you can learn more about those trailblazing lawmakers back in the 1800s up to those serving in the current day. At the state capitol, Cameron Thompson, CBS 6 News.